Welcome back to Tran Wins Bastard Bonds. Tonight is September 16th, 2016. It's 11:50 p.m. I am so tired. I wanted to go sleep like 4 hours ago. But I've been trying to edit a 2-hour clip of the 100 subscriber special, which I don't really know if it's actually a thing. And I never really saw myself doing it, but I'm trying to be more open, I guess. Trying to be more of an open person. So I will give that a shot. So I'm working on that, but I don't have anything even recorded, or let alone edited or rendered or uploaded for Monday, Tuesday, anything next week. I had some family members over this past week, and it's not like I can really record during that time. And I was just barely keeping up with it as it was, too. So I'm going to record about maybe 30 minutes of this and maybe 30 minutes of Death Road. This week's Death Road might even be a little short, but I'm going to try to get 90 minutes out. Didn't I finish the Crumbling Sprawl? Hold on, let me try loading. I thought I finished this. Yeah, I loaded the wrong file. Alright, well, hold on. This doesn't bode well if I'm just like too tired to even notice what I'm doing right now. But I'm gonna give it a shot. I need to get material out, and I'm going to make it good. I mean, my commentary has always been kind of emotionless anyways. Oh, and I haven't done this yet because I'm still waiting for somebody. I'm still waiting for somebody to join my team before I go to the Drowned Armada. I did, when I was studying my notes or my guide, I did realize that perhaps I should not have turned in one of the items into a soul, and then used it into the gate, because I'm not sure, but there seems to be at least 2 uses for every soul, and I'm not sure if they will all be consumed. So for example, I could go somewhere else, use the soul, and if it's not consumed, then go to the gate and consume it. It's a little on the loud side right now for me, but I think I get better audio editing if I do it this way, because I can always take away. Just move forward. I'm not really that worried that the monsters will eat me. What do you have? An Eden and a Bugbear. So let's keep moving. That is kind of loud, though. Am I doing it wrong? Let's see here. Does it not change? Maybe, I don't know. Every time I get back to the game, it's been like 1 or 2 weeks, and I always feel like I've completely forgotten how the mana system works here. I thought if I had mana, it would affect his energize ability. Alright, well, let's try this. This, if it works correctly, gives him evasion. So I can't even read. It didn't even let me read it. I know I can turn on combat messages, except I'm in the game right now, so I couldn't even if I wanted to right now. So I'm not even sure what happened to him. Alright, anyways, Eden, Bugbear, Eden, drop. Body harness, and Bugbear's drop fur boots. What do you do? Gigas. Oh yeah, I'd probably like to hire you. Let's kill everybody else. there's multiple locations I plan on encountering Gigas fairly soon, so if he ends up dying as a result of the battle, I'm not gonna be brokenhearted about it. I do still want to try to acquire him. His name is Gargo. So if I end up killing him, which is too late now, I'd get a battered blade. If I ransom him, I'd get a thigh plate. What happens if I just release him? Does he just drop his battered blade in that case? Let's try release. I don't think I get anything in that case, but I guess we'll just give it a shot. I'll go immediately. Okay, I don't get anything. It's probably just XP, but that's it. Alright, an Actaeon and a Titan. Let's take a look at what these guys have. An Actaeon ransoms an antique chalice. And a Titan, I can ransom a broadsword. So I'll work on both of these guys. Let's see here, just make sure I get it. Titan Ransom Broadsword. Oh, I also made a giant list. I went through the entire guide, and first I wrote down all the weapons, and then I wrote down where I can find all of these weapons. So, like, there are some weapons where I can find the tier 3, or in one case a tier 4 or tier 5 or something. Whoops, I forgot I actually wanted to try to get the antique chalice, but I would get too busy talking. Anyways, so not all weapons are created equal when it comes to finding them. So I won't actually spend as much time grabbing like the weak weapons where I can find better versions of them somewhere else more rapidly. Although, for example, if there's very few instances of weapon, like bludgeons, I may have to do so. Because I'm gonna probably try to 100% this game. Okay, that was not anywhere where I clicked. Or it's still not anywhere where I clicked. Filominos. I probably horribly butchered that, but that seems like a fairly intimidating name. So we'll go ahead and try to hire this guy. And he might end up getting killed if he ends up healing himself. Then I have to whittle him down, and he might just get slaughtered by accident. Because I forgot to bring a poison weapon. My pride or my life, then? Very well. I will join you. There are many bottles in this crate, most of them empty. You do, however, find one that is still sealed and full of very expensive liquor. Make sure I have all my gear, yep. Huh. One ordinary key, alright. I have 8. I wonder if I captured this area, would I still need that key? And if I didn't use it, would I be able to talk to anybody in here? Like, would anybody live in here? Like, I'm kind of curious how that would have turned out. The lock on this chest still holds fast. I'll probably need a thwart. My best thwart. Let's see, what was this place called? Fort Galiere. I feel like there's something to remember, something about a bed. Maybe not. Alright, that's it for here. I need to equip something on Vancan or something so that I can poison people. So I need to find my Onyx ring and take that off of whoever owns it. Alright, so that was about 20 minutes, so one more map should do. You know, I had second-guessed myself about setting those sumptuous gardens, and when I loaded up today, by the time I loaded up today, I thought I already sold them. If I had known that they were in my merchants area, I might have just walked back and taken them out. But I'm just gonna let it go for now. Unfortunately, I don't really have a lot of time available to play and edit and render and all that jazz. So I've got to pick my battles, and unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to let that go. If I want to get this stuff out, I want to meet all my deadlines that I've imposed upon myself. I need to just keep moving on, and I'm sure you don't want to watch me do the same map over, or just edit it all out and just start the map over. I don't know. Maybe you do. Maybe you do want to see me just sort of crush that map. Was that what I was working on? I mean, I'm thinking I was making him to a bodyguard, but he has 9 attack. So that was really all I was doing? He's chaotic, so it's his second highest skill if I cared about his manpower at all. I'll just make him to a defender for now. That's another thing when you don't play for like 2 weeks or a month or something, or however long, where you focus on other games heavily in between. Because I try to balance myself through. I have to play through all the games to get all the editing and stuff done. I can't just play one game to completion. I'd only have one series at a time, which might be what I really need to do. Let's see here. I am thinking about what I'm trying to pick while I talk, though. He's my chief thwarter. I think I was building up his weave, though. Why? Was it for telekinetic? Was it for mind speak? And I think I was building you up so you can talk to everybody. So you have hesitate, so we'll probably need to make the enemies inscription attempts. Ransom attempts. It's probably this one. Let's take a look at my party. I probably had everyone equipped. Yeah, like Grieve is equipped with my poison thing. So what I'll need to do is I will need to get like a. Let me double check something here. Lucky ring. Plus, I think an onyx. So yeah, I need to find an onyx. I have probably several of them, but yeah, there's plenty of onyxes I have available to me. I also remember that I was working on getting some whips and some bludgeons, and that's why I created that list, because I felt that I wasn't doing it in a very practical way. But no, it's the best way I can do it at the moment. So I need a tag team fragmented fortress and woodland outpost from time to time. Wait, wasn't there something I needed to pick up from Fort Galiere? I needed to find a delicate wire, but I didn't find one there. Let's check it out one more time. I did make a save. If I choose not to keep it, then... The guide said that there's a delicate wire here, so that's why I chose to come here first. The Pump House Brewery has some quest or something that involves having a delicate wire. You can sell it for money. Not a big deal, but I thought I would complete it by going to Fort Galiere first and being smooth and all that. So the guide I'm referring to, in case you're just now tuning in, is just basically a directory of all these areas. Doesn't tell me any order of things to do things in. That's fine. That's why I don't feel that mentioning the guide is bad, because anybody else also using the guide will pick his own route as well. It isn't necessarily going to be the route I'm taking. Unfortunately, I don't see any delicate wires, so I'm just going to load. Every time I visit an area, it does consume a day, and I just don't know where this wire is. It could be that when the guide maker made it, he got junk from... If you succeed in like a labor attempt or a thwart attempt, you might salvage some items like food or material junk. So it might be that person got junk and listed the delicate wire. Alright, so what else we got? Crumbling household, old rat way. Okay, I already saw the old rat way before. Alright, this is where we'll go next. I've already changed the party. Crumbling household. This appears to once have been a rural family home, but it has been standing disused for many years. Oh, you know what? I probably need a Bond character for this, not just anybody. So who's another person? Who's a person I care about hearing? Grieve. Grieve is pretty solid. I like him. So Moria was supposed to say something. According to the guy, that's what it says. There is a scene with more. Oh, I've checked the end table. Okay. And let's search them more thoroughly. I was gonna search everything. Period. It's just I wanted to unlock that scene first. Alright, everybody in here. Borgnina, you too. There's a stack of paper and charcoal in this end table. There are what appears to be children's drawings on some of the pages. There are 5 figures holding hands, apparently the very picture of a happy family. The father has a large, goofy grin with exaggerated teeth. They look happy, don't they? My children never did such things. I am surprised to learn that you are a mother, Moria. You must have been a very strict parent. The world is cruel and will punish those who fail with starvation and death. That's, well, I suppose it's a very practical perspective. Kinda curious what other people will say. So after I complete this, I'm gonna make another save, and I'm gonna bring everybody else here, and just, that's the kind of way I sometimes play these kind of games. In the lantern light, you can see that one side of the bed is heavily bowed, as though the person who slept on the side was much, much heavier. Alright. I would have got an extra 5% if I had recruited Sarah first. Let's see, I want to replace anything here. I want his Onyx ring now, so why don't I just go ahead and swap out one of these things here. Alright, that's pretty much it. So let's check out what other people have to say.
You've got children?
2 sons, yes. They would be nearly grown by now.
I see. You know, I've never really heard you talk about yourself.
A moment of weakness, perhaps.
That's so cute. You can tell by the way this was drawn that this kid thought his dad was a hero. I wonder what my dad was like.
I understand it is rare for orc boys to know their fathers.
It's just about unheard of, actually. No sense worrying about it, I guess.
I like that many of these conversations are... Actually, so far every single conversation has been distinctly different. It wasn't like Moria was given a canned line for every character or anything like that.
May I speak, Moria?
You don't need my permission to speak, Franken. Do whatever you wish.
He understands now. It is not easy, but he is helping his brother to understand as well.
I see. Thank you.
I imagine your children run barefoot and hunt beasts twice their size.
Perhaps they do. Alright, that was short. You have children? Goodness, that's a surprise. Is it? You don't really know me at all. I suppose that's true.
That must be hard being away from your family.
No, I raised them to be strong and to survive. My part is done.